Not today, pal. Not today.
Coming off a fresh game night.
Yeah, last night Robbie came over. We had a little game night.
Game night last. You notice I did something. It was a first for me at your house. I went the whole night. I never went in the pantry.
I didn't. I was just about to say, if you gave me the chance to guess what it was, that's what I would have said.
Yeah?
You didn't.
No time in the pantry.
Wow. That was obviously on purpose. If you walk in my pantry, you can't walk out with something without anything.
Yeah. I'm trying to really lock in on the diet.
I know.
It was, it was
not
tough.
easy. It was fully stocked. Good thing you didn't go in there.
Cutter tried.
Was coming off a press. He did. He tried to lure you with a beef stick.
Yeah. He's like, we got these. just got these. Peter Attia. I was like,
Cutter.
no, I can't.
That's all his move.
I cannot relate at all to how like at 9:30 at night, Cutter's like, we should get Taco Bell. And then he's like, we should get Dairy Queen. And then he orders tacos, not from Taco Bell, but he orders tacos. And then 20 minutes later, he's like, oh man, I don't feel good. I'm like, yeah, you do this every time.
Yeah. Right before we went to bed, he's like, oh no, I forgot. The last time I ordered these tacos at night, I felt blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no matter where you get tacos from at 9:30 at night, you're never going to feel good.
It's crazy
And
to
he's
watch.
shocked every time that something happens.
But he does it very much like your children, where like he's looking at his phone and he's like, I'm going to do Taco Bell. Yeah. And he says it like waiting for people to be like, no, don't do that. Right. Like you can't. And then he's like, I'm doing it. Like it's like this crazy.
Also for a guy that has so much common sense.
That's
right.
What I'm saying.
And it's like always calling people out on like their absurdities and the decisions that they make. He makes pretty terrible ones.
And then he's like,
that.
oh, I just don't feel good. So I'm like, well, you ate fried food and now it's 10 o'clock at night. He's like, it wasn't fried. I was like, tortilla chips are fried. He's like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, what is this crazy? Like, I've had the same conversation with him 100 times.
Yep.
And then I told him, I'm like, you got to get these digestive enzymes. They'll
Yes.
help you. And then he would take them and he'd be like, oh, yeah, they help. They do. And so I said last night, well, why don't you take the digestive enzymes? He's like, oh, yeah. Like, he like doesn't.
He forgot.
People just don't want to help themselves. That's what it really comes down to. He's like, we should do Dairy Queen. And he's like,
that's his move though. That's his always go to is Dairy Queen. He always wants Dairy Queen at night. I think that comes from years of playing in the minor league baseball system and like that being one of the few things that is like open when you finish a game late at night. And so going through the DQ drive-through, it's like a sense memory, a comfort thing.
You know
for
what
him.
I wonder if the whole like I'm going to eat tacos at 10 p.m. thing comes down to is like he doesn't want to admit he's getting older. If that's why people do that. Because at 16 you could do that, right? You could eat tacos and go to bed.
Yeah.
But like if when you're older, I can't fucking eat tacos and go to bed. I
well,
know
he's
this.
at that. Remember, he is only 35, about to be 36, and he hasn't hit that full like I'm 40 years old. Like shit goes downhill fast. Like I don't work out for 3 weeks. I'm flabby. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't worked out for 8 years and still looks buff. It's annoying.
Athlete.
But I think he's getting to that age where you can't get away with that shit. So I think you're picking up on something for sure.
But he knows because he'll text me at 10 o'clock at night a picture of ice cream because he wants me to be like, what are you doing? Yeah,
wow,
he's
what
nuts.
a dick. Especially knowing you're not having sugar.
Yeah, and he wants me to be like, what are you doing? You're crazy. And then 30 minutes later, he's like, I shouldn't have did that. I'm like, dude, you're.
I'm glad he has you.
I gotta say, I think you were cheating a little bit last night. When we were playing Monopoly, the cards, you were looking over Cutter's shoulder at his cards the whole time.
I swear on both my kids' lives, I never looked at his cards. Maybe I swear to God, the way I love games and the way I respect games.
That's why I was so surprised.
I don't fucking cheat. I swear. Wow. You're like Cutter. You guys get pissy when I win so much.
We all won one game last night.
I won 2.
Okay.
I won 2 Monopoly
I'm saying we all won last night. You won 2?
Yeah, I won the first 2 Monopolies.
We only played 2 Monopolies. I won 1, you won 1.
I thought we played 3.
Oh, okay. 2.
All right.
See, see what part of the cheat is you also inflate the wins.
Well, my win was big. Because I asked for $18 million from all of you and bankrupt every single person at the table.
You crushed. Yeah. No, it was a strong victory for sure.
If you don't know this game, Rob, tell them what it is.
So, it's Monopoly, but instead of Monopoly, it's like you have cards like Uno, and it's called
Yeah.
Monopoly Deal. Yeah, that's what it's called. And it's just like it's an easier way to play Monopoly.
It's fun.
It's
It's
obviously
really
not the
fun.
same. You don't have like the pieces and whatever. But yeah, I really like it. And it's also one of those things like you play twice and you really know how to
Yeah.
like you get it. You know, there's
Yeah.
no. Yeah, it's a fun game.
It was.
I highly recommend it to add it to your game night things.
Yep.
Here's, I mean, you're a little mad at me, so maybe this isn't a good question to ask right now. But if somebody was making a movie and they were like, "We want to use one of your songs from your hit album," who do they go to now?
You really want me to be mad at you? Now.
See, I knew, but this I wasn't
Not
expecting
me.
the
I
game
don't
night.
own them.
That's what I'm saying. So do they go to like Universe? Like who?
I don't know. The label's like not existent anymore. It was based out of Europe, so I don't know.
Because here's my pitch.
Producers probably of whatever song that is. I bet like whoever produced that. Okay,
now,
what's your pitch?
Now to get you back on my side, I think you'll like this. What if we do like, you know how Justin Bieber's trying to get the rights back to his music right now?
You want me to fight for my music?
What if we do like a documentary about you?
A mockumentary?
A mockumentary
If it's a mockumentary, sure.
about Jamie-Lynn trying to get the rights back. And you know, you're like, man, listen, the Bieber,
you know what? Fuck it. Let's do
Taylor
it.
Swift, Jamie-Lynn Sigler.
As long as I get to make another music video.
Yeah. I
Only
think
because it would make Bo's life.
I think we go
I
back.
do a remix of one of the songs with Bo.
Yeah.
Jack could rap.
So this is what I'm saying.
All right,
I
I'm
think
down.
This is a. I
I'm
think
down.
This could
You
be
know,
a
I really
good-
wanted to put that shit to bed, but I'm down.
Yeah, let's revive it.
Let's go.
There's a new guy who I think we should start watching clips of because he really reminds me of New York and he just makes me happy. Do you have
Okay.
the sandwich? He was at every
Time to
Sopranos
make
premiere.
a 4-foot sandwich. How you doing? Time for the one slice dice.
Look at that knife.
Yeah, he needs that for the one sliced ice.
Beautiful work.
He
Wow.
takes such pride in his
The way
sandwiches.
he
Come on, bro.
shove their hands
Look at the
in
fresh
with them.
mozzarella, my
Ooh, that
nuts.
looks good.
And here you go, the finishing
Wow.
touch. The famous Bronx Godfather. Prosciutto,
Stunning.
superside, gabagool, mortadella, fresh mozzarella, arugula, and of course the sun-dried peppers from Italy
Fuck
on
yeah.
a Nicosia 4-footer. Don't forget, guys, Giovanni's Italian Deli, fresh every day. How you doing?
Does this guy make like a sandwich of the day type of thing? Let's
Yeah,
make him
I-
go viral.
Oh, I think he's already viral. What's the name of his deli? I think it's on his shirt. I think it's Giovanni's. We got to send people over to him.
In where?
Yeah, Giovanni's.
In Paolo, New York.
Yeah, I wonder if that's in the Bronx. But yeah, it's like Giovanni's Bakery, whatever. He makes sandwiches every day. I think we have another clip of him that we were gonna save for later. But let's throw that one up because on this one he messes up a little.
Would you eat bread for him?
No,
And this is your mother's ass.
he messed up.
And this is my sandwich for later tonight. And now I just hit it with a little
Didn't even break
balsamic on
character,
it.
though.
Don't forget, guys, Giovanni's Italian Deli, fresh every
That's a
day.
true
How you
professional.
doing?
That's
Come
a true
on,
professional.
Madonna me. Look at this sandwich, bro. Look at this. Look at this bread. Look at the ciabatta from Nicosia.
looks
This
dope.
is the big one. This is for 3-4
You like my
people, guys. Don't
commentary
forget, this ain't the
as
little
usual?
bad boy.
I love it.
Look at this. This is the best of both worlds.
I like
the
it.
American and the Italian.
I like
Look at
Shredded
the size of
lettuce?
this thing,
That's
bro.
a lot of meat.
Can you guys get your mouth around this?
Yep,
Girls, take
no.
it easy.
Oh,
I made this sandwich for St. Patrick's Day with
That's
the
not a
Irish
sandwich.
soda bread from Zapiri's
That's-
Bakery.
definitely not the
Actual
meat
little
clothes.
mortadella,
your
provolone,
mouth. He
arugula,
loves the sun-dried tomato.
sun-dried tomatoes from Italy, and
They're from
finishing
Italy.
touch, a little balsamic glaze. I'm going to eat
Yeah.
it later. So this is half Irish, half Italian. Because
I
they
gotta
said
say
St.
something
Patrick's
about
was Italian.
balsamic
But
glaze.
who
I
knows?
got that in my pantry, and every time I whip that shit out, people look at me like I'm a Michelin star chef. They're
Absolutely.
like, "What? You throw a little balsamic glaze on any plate you got?" I'm telling you, that's a little trade secret for you.
That's a game changer.
It is. You literally look like you are a professional.
Like that's a good thing. Like if a guy is mad at like his wife or girlfriend, if you go in the kitchen and make him like a little sandwich, but just throw a little glaze. It could be
Little
a
glaze.
bologna sandwich. You throw a
Little
little glaze on there.
I
Fight's
literally
over.
I get roasted red peppers that are in the jar
You're
from the
kind of
grocery
like
store.
Giovanni.
All right, maybe this is my new personality. I get a little mozzarella. I get some basil. I have a little fun like pattern for my OCD brain where I do like pepper, mozzarella, tomato, piece of basil, blah, and then layer it, and then a little olive oil, little salt, little pepper, balsamic glaze. You're welcome.
Can we hear you say that as Giovanni?
You get a little roasted red pepper just from your grocery store in the jar. You get your mozzarella. Your juicy mozzarella. You get your tomatoes. Who gives a fuck if they're organic? Wipe it off. And then you get some fresh basil. Dies quick, so you gotta get it fast. You gotta search a lot of the times in Whole Foods. They hide the basil. You gotta ask. You gotta get friends with one of the produce guys. You get your basil, and then you just do a little pattern. Whatever makes your mind happy, whatever makes your brain happy. Drizzle a little olive oil, little salt, little pepper, and then the secret ingredient. That's what I should make, my own balsamic glaze.
This is it. This is what we're doing here. Now we're potting.
We needed some merch,
Yeah.
some real products.
Jamie's balsamic glaze.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Jamie's juice.
There it is.
Yeah.
There
I think
it
we
is.
got something. So the basil's in the witness protection. You could say it's hiding in Whole Foods.
Yeah, you got. I swear to God, I like have to go and be like, yo, give me some basil.
Yeah. He was making like a St. Patty's Day thing, like Irish soda bread. So he's mixing my real culture and my fake culture.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I know, and I'm not even Italian.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Guys, I've been using Ridge Wallet for a while now, and I absolutely love it. Super slim, super durable, and no more carrying around a giant lumpy wallet. And right now is the best time to check them out because Ridge is doing their biggest sweepstakes ever. 2 winners get a chance to choose between a $300,000 Lamborghini Huracan Sturato, correct pronunciation by the way, a $150,000 Hennessy Velociraptor, or $100,000 in cash. The script here says if I win, I take the Lambo. The truth is, you guys know I don't drive, so what would I do with a Lambo? I would take the cash. But the Lambo does have 610 horsepower. It's an off-road supercar, total showstopper. You can enter completely free at ridge.com. But here's the hack. Every dollar you spend gets you another entry. So grab a wallet, luggage, phone case, whatever you need, and rack up those chances. They've got over 50 styles, free shipping, and a 99-day free risk trial. Risk-free trial. And a lifetime warranty. Ready to upgrade your wallet and maybe your ride? Go to ridge.com/nottoday and use code NOTTODAY for 10% off your order and your shot at the Lambo, the Velociraptor, or $100,000 cash. That's ridgewallet.com/nottoday. Code NOTTODAY.
When I was young, I used to dream of being anything. An astronaut, the president, a scientist. But as you get older, your dreams change. You focus less on running the world and more on how you can take your skills and ideas and turn them into something real. So now instead of dreaming of going into space, like maybe you're starting to dream of starting your own business. Well, if you want to do that, you're going to need a website, a payment system, a logo, and a way to advertise to new customers. And that can be overwhelming and confusing, but thankfully that is where today's sponsor, Shopify, comes in. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US, okay? From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to companies just like us here at YMH. So turn those dreams into and give them the best shot at success with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/nottoday. Go to shopify.com/nottoday, shopify.com/nottoday.
We got another clip because Cutter showed us a clip last night. Do you have the LeBron James clip?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Oh, that's good.
Like Brown do some old, we're sitting in the training room. We're sitting in the training room. He'll have his iPad on his chest, watching the Sopranos, no headphones, full volume. And I walk in the training room and nobody's saying anything to him.
No headphones, bro?
So I tell him, like, you're literally the Beats guy.
Yeah.
Why don't you got no headphones on? How many times you seen? He's like, it's like my 4th time. So why are you laughing so hard?
That's where he's gotten to.
For sure.
Around 40, man.
Yeah.
That's a big number.
It's a big age.
LeBron, where you at? Come be on Not Today's pal.
You were still stuck in your Italian character.
Was
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to
Get out of
shake the
character for a
Italian.
minute.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron, come through.
Come on, bud.
LeBron, 4th time watching Sopranos, still
Wow.
laughing as hard as, wow. That's great. You
Happy
got
to
great
hear it.
taste.
I
yeah.
love it.
Best athlete ever, best show ever.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
Makes sense.
Are there any derogatory terms or like bad words that you used to say that have kind of fizzled away and you're like, I wish they would come back? Because I said asswipe the other day and I was like, oh, that felt, I was
That's
like,
a
I
good one.
forgot about
An
it. I forgot
asswipe.
about asswipe
Yeah.
was very popular
It's very
when,
specific.
yeah, and I remember that was like my dad. My dad would love to be like that fucking asswipe, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that one, I haven't heard asswipe in my head. I'm like, you could say 15 years.
Yeah.
And I would
Yeah.
agree. And then I had a Beavis and Butthead like sound machine when I was young, and I would bring it to school, and you could click it, and it would say like curse words, and asswipe was one of them. So whenever I hear asswipe,
what were
it
other
reminds-
ones that Beavis and Butthead said?
It was a lot of like like the laughing, and it was like you asswipe, and then like that was you play that for like we were in like 6th grade for a bunch of 6th graders in a class, like you know, like the teacher
Yeah.
turned around, you push asswipe, and it was just fucking nonstop laughter. What is
Butt
this?
burglar.
Can you do the Beavis and Butthead sound machine? Maybe it'll be on YouTube.
It's a lot of butt things.
This is just a list of like other words that they would say. on
right,
the show.
dillweed, dillhole,
Bunghole.
bunghole, of course.
Turd burglar. Monkey spank. Okay.
Can you look up? Maybe it'll be on YouTube or
Panty
something, and we'll be
wuss.
able to hear it. Oh man, I would love for it to bring me back to the
My
days of
kids
the-
it would blow their mind to
Yeah.
show them that show.
They've never seen Beavis and Butthead.
No, I mean how? Where?
I
don't
think
it's
it
really,
might be coming
Is it
back
getting a resurgence?
again. It had a resurgence. Now it might be
Remember
coming back
Daria?
again. Yeah, was Daria after?
Yeah, I think
Beavis
so.
and
Or
Butthead?
maybe around the same time.
Yeah.
Are
see-
you threatening me?
Yeah, see, this is like a soundboard. Can you see if they have like put like pocket sound machine, like Beavis and Butthead pocket sound machine? I want to see if they have the exact thing. I think it was like a little black speaker, or maybe it was like dark blue. Yeah, yes. Wow, that's
It's
it.
banned.
Of course, the final word, talking voice box. Can you see if you could find it on YouTube and see if you can see what it says? Yeah, see what
You want us to also buy this for you?
yeah, let's go break something. That was one of them. And see, asswipe right on the top. See that, Jamie, in the yellow thing? It says what it says. It's like ha ha ha, asswipe, ha ha ha. This sucks. Oh, this was great. Let's
You
go break
dumbass.
something. Yeah.
Ass wipe.
Oh, the good old days.
I'm gonna start using ass wipe.
Yeah, here, see, it says right there. Fuck with parents, teachers. Let's bring back
It says
asswipe.
fuck with parents.
Well, no, but I'm sure that's what it says. The Beavis and Butthead final thing lets you shock them all. Parents, teachers, uptight neighbors, principals, uptight neighbors.
Nerdy classmates. Is that what that says?
Yeah, this was like the next level up from like the whoopee cushion, you know?
Yeah, oh yeah. Wow, what a blast from the past.
So while they're looking to see if there's a YouTube video of it, the actual sound, any curse words that you feel like are gone now that could be gone but not forgotten maybe?
I can't think
And
of any.
what about any Long Island lingo? Was there like Long Island lingo you guys had back in the day, and now, like when you were in high school, wasn't there stuff that you guys would say to each other?
I don't know. I don't feel like we had words. Oh, like dope was probably a word.
Yeah, but
in
that's
high
not
school.
Long Island. That's
No.
everywhere.
Yeah, I don't think we had ones like
Really?
particularly
You and
to
your
Long
friends in high
Island.
school didn't have like your own lingo for shit?
No.
Really?
Lingo. What do you mean we had our own lingo?
Like I could call one of my friends right now from high school and talk to them, and you wouldn't know what we're talking about.
Really? No.
Yeah.
We didn't have a secret language.
Really?
No.
Wow.
We
Okay.
spoke like average Americans.
Maybe that's more of a guy. Maybe it's more of a guy thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. But we also had like code words for all drugs so that we could talk about it while we were with our parents, you know?
Right.
So we had like ecstasy was Eleanor, and then weed was Bo. Weed was actually Bo.
Oh.
And there it is. Wow. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Dumbass.
Oh, 6th graders love this.
Let's go break something.
Yeah. Wow.
Wipe. This sucks. Yeah.
We might have to put this on the soundboard. Wow. What? Thank you guys for finding that. That's
Wow.
that's
Well
my
done.
childhood right there in a fucking box.
Yep.
Whew.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we didn't have any.
Mushrooms was Stan. So you could be right next to your mom and be like, "Oh, is Stan coming tonight?" Or like you'd be like, "Oh, I'm going to pick up Eleanor, and then I'll come over," and then you would have like code words, you know. Then I think our parents started to catch on.
Yeah, and I wasn't like I didn't do that shit in high school, so.
Yeah, but even like your house, and you're like, "Oh, my crib," but like, that's not really specific to us. Saying, "All right."
Yeah.
After you left last week, and I was recording the ads, Niana turned off the TV on me, and it gave me a full flashback. It was like, I don't know, not like trauma, but like something that you didn't even know you had buried inside of you, of like a woman turning a TV off on you, because it was kind of like mom, grandma, like that kind of vibe where it was like they turned the TV off, and I had a reaction.
A woman turning a TV off?
A guy would never turn a TV off on another guy, ever. It would never happen. But I'm saying, like, your mom coming in and being like, I said that's it, and like hitting the button and the TV goes off, and like when I watched the TV go off, I was like, oh. Like I felt
like
it.
A full
like I felt like
PTSD response.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I didn't know this existed in my body, because it's probably been 30 years since somebody was like, all right, it's over, and like shut a TV off on me, and I was rattled for a good like 30 seconds. Where it's like when you smell something and you're like, I can't tell you what this is reminding me of,
but it's causing a reaction. Imagine Rob finally goes to like therapy and goes to like EMDR and he's like, I really need to work around my feelings about somebody just shutting the TV off without me knowing, or without me being prepared.
A bro would never shut off.
Female.
A bro would never shut off a TV on another bro.
Oh,
it would never happen. When discussing the impact of PTSD on a mother's decision to turn the TV off, it's important to consider the various factors related to the condition and its effect on individuals and families. Wow, Niana,
you're not alone, Rob. This is a real thing.
Niana did this to me. PTSD triggers certain.
It's crucial to approach this with sensitivity and understanding.
Yeah, you were laughing at me.
If you're concerned about a mother's well-being, or
PTSD
this is
triggers
more about for the mother.
Certain stimuli in TV shows or news media can trigger flashbacks.
This is all about the mom's PTSD, not the child.
I think you're just seeing it from a mom's eyes.
I'm reading it.
No.
I've got my glasses on. I'm seeing correctly.
To avoid these triggers and manage your symptoms. Yeah. Wow. Can watching media cause symptoms of trauma or PTSD? If you look on the right. See, yeah, of course it can.
Of course.
Oof. People are fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's just fucked.
The world's on fire.
Do we have a memory lane? Oh, while we're waiting for this, by the way, Tom Hardy should win every award.
Every single award. He's so good in everything he does. But just watching him navigate what his character had to do throughout this show, right? Managing the war between the families, the war within the families, and then at the end with that badass bitch, by the way, who had a cane, which was very inspiring to me.
When I saw that, I was like, Jamie-Lynn.
I was like, and they don't talk about why she's got it. She's a strong ass bitch. Like, these are the things that I hope to do one day.
Yeah.
And embrace my disability. But like, he's so fucking good. In Mobland, we're talking about, by the way.
Mobland, Paramount Plus, everybody should. I mean, I think he is 10 out of 10.
Oh,
like he's
and you know,
fucking
it's like
lights out.
It's something new in sort of the mob genre, because this is told with like, you know, in a British way. Do you know what I mean? It's Guy Ritchie, so it's got like that British flair. It's got, you know, it's international. Things become more international in that way. There's tons of surprises. There was a lot of things I didn't see coming, like with the kids and all of that.
We were working with Paramount to hopefully get some guests on, but listen, Robbie doesn't like to wake up at 7 a.m. and all these people are in Europe and you know what I mean? They're in like the UK.
Gotta work around Robbie's sleep schedule.
We gotta listen.
Brits.
Yeah. Oh, they don't want to do a podcast at 9 p.m. UK time. Come on, guys. You guys busy working on other stuff? I mean, it's ridiculous. But
one time already.
Yeah. Listen, you could stream it all on Paramount now. It was because I think he should win Best Actor in a Show easily. Tom Hardy is fucking great. So who would even be his competition right now? Like, who else is
in a drama?
Yeah, what are dramatic actors 2025.
Is your Friends and Neighbors on Apple considered a drama or a comedy?
So that would be John Hamm.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so John
I
Hamm.
really liked that show too.
Yeah. Well, if you can't figure it out, Tom Hardy should smoke him. If you can't figure it, right?
Yeah.
Tom Hardy
Yeah.
should absolutely smoke.
I mean, what Tom Hardy's doing is a singular performance. It's you know what it is? It's when somebody plays a character and you're like, nobody, even like other people that you regard as incredible actors, could ever do what he did in this role. Like he made that role what it needed to be, and he's the only person in the world that could have done it.
And when you look at actors, you look for like the truth, and you can't find. For me, I
Not
can't
a
find one
false moment
of like like a false moment in his acting where I'm like, oh, he could have been like.
And he seems to me like the guy that like would not do that. Do you know what I mean? He would, meaning like he wouldn't leave the set. He could have a false moment and a take and be like, never use that. I'm doing it again.
Even if he was like, I'm gonna act bad on purpose, I don't know if I'd be able to be like, oh,
he could. He's too authentic.
He's so fucking good, man.
Yeah.
It's
it's awesome.
Do we have a memory lane? I know where we were.
Where?
It was Michael Imperioli, either play or movie premiere. The year would lose me, but I could.
2005.
I think I'm sweating out. I think I'm sweating out a hangover here. I would go with 2007 ish, but I think it's Michael Imperioli movie premiere. I'm gonna go with.
It's something The Hungry Ghosts, and it's from September 2009.
2009.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah. See, Robbie's got the diamond earring in his ear. That was a little phase.
You have a diamond earring.
Listen. Sometimes you go through.
Look at our baby faces.
And I love it's like a premiere. Everybody gets dressed, and I show up in a V-neck T-shirt, which is cool.
Yeah, you do you, babe. You do you.
Good for
I bet
you.
it looks like a nice T-shirt, though.
I could tell you one thing. I don't remember. I don't remember watching a movie. I
don't remember that movie either. And I will remember things like that. I don't remember the movie.
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't stay.
No recollection. I think we probably stayed. That would be cool if we left early. Jamie sent Zolo a clip of something neither of us have seen, right? Cutter said to watch this guy. I think someone's talking about Sopranos, or they had some theory or something.
AJ Soprano is a way bigger scumbag than you ever thought.
Oh, this is Jeff Nadeau.
I also believe he had a major hand in his father's eventual death in the final season of The Sopranos. Let's delve into it.
Okay.
Now, on the surface, we all know AJ was a whiny character and, in fact, one of the worst in the show. That said, he was every normal teenager because let's just be honest, in the show, for the most part, he was a teenager. That said, he did a lot of bad things throughout the show, including stealing test answers from school as a child, stealing wine from Verbum Day. He also allowed his friends and witnessed them assault a cyclist, as well as even attempted to kill his great uncle at a nursing home.
That's a fact.
AJ was also if we remember, once he goes to the mental institution after he attempts to hurt himself in the final season, AJ runs into an old fling called Rhiannon, to which we learn she's in a mental hospital due to the fact that she has, quote, eating issues. Now, AJ claims at one point that she is doing some modeling and that she's a junior in high school, which would mean that she's in the area of 16 to 17 years old. AJ makes out with her in the final episode, and we have to remember, by the final episode, AJ was into his 20s. In fact, he's likely 22 or 23 due to the fact that in early season 6, he was partying in New York clubs and over the age of 21. Now, I want to get to how he played a part in Tony's probable death in the final scene at Holston's while they eat dinner. I believe Rhiannon was likely hired as a plant by Butchie, who avenged the whacking of Phil in hopes that partnering
He's
with
really
Little
reaching.
Carmine,
This guy has more
he could
time in his
take
hands
over
than you, Robbie.
the family.
Yeah, we found
Now,
the
in
one guy with
second
more
to last
time.
episode, Rhiannon is possibly seen on the wall
Zoom in.
of the salon
Zoom in,
that they
dude.
used to plan the deaths
That's
of
just a chick
Silvio,
with a
Bobby,
side part.
and
What's he
hopefully
talking
Tony.
about?
And we do know that Rhiannon did do some modeling We also know that she regularly visited AJ while they were in the safe house, and she got a lot of camera time in the final 2 episodes. What would be the point of that? Also, when AJ is told they're going to Holston's in the final episode, Rhiannon is the only person that hears that they're going to that place to eat dinner. I think it's entirely possible the reason she was added into the show in the final 2 episodes or 3 episodes is because she was likely hired as a plant to essentially seduce AJ and get the drop on where AJ's dad was. Also, if you've ever heard the song Rhiannon by Fleetwood Mac, the first line of the song is, Rhiannon rings like a bell through the night. If we remember, the final thing that Tony likely hears is the bell to the door as Meadow walks in and the screen goes black. We also see that at one point in the song, Fleetwood Mac references she's like a cat in the dark, and then she is to darkness. There's also a reference to a cat in the final episodes of the show.
Oof, this is
as
getting
Tony
deep.
brings the cat in off the street while in the safe house. The darkness and dark signify Rhiannon, the bell, fade to black. Rhiannon was involved with setting Tony up, and we just didn't really know it.
Wow. That was something. Yeah. I mean, listen, I like Jeff Nadeau. He was a Barstool guy. I am a writer though, which, we won't get into that. Yeah, I didn't know if that would be crazy if she's supposed to be 16 and AJ Soprano was 21. I didn't know
also
that.
Illegal.
Yeah, I didn't. Are we sure that she was supposed to be 16?
Are we sure you were 21?
I thought, first of all, I thought they knew each other because they went to school together, but also he met her out in a nightclub.
And well, look, you didn't have to be 21 to get into nightclubs in New York. We both know that.
Yeah,
so.
especially when your dad's the fucking head of the mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen,
That was crazy.
I don't know. Some people might find that boring, a little long-winded, but he
it
gets
caught
to,
me at the end.
Yeah.
I
No, he gets
wrote
to
it
a
off
good,
for a while, and then when I hung in there, it made me go, oh.
The song, pointing back the song,
Yeah.
was very good. I remember there weren't a lot of things that I wish they would have changed on Sopranos, but I really struggled with her name. Like saying Rhiannon all the time because it was Rihanna. You had Rihanna at the time, and I was like, Rhiannon.
Yeah.
I had never heard that name before.
Yeah.
I don't know. Struggled with that one.
That's probably why you quit acting.
That's why I quit acting. Yeah. You can't be making me say
don't
these
give me
fucking
names I can't say.
Can we get a book update for the people? What's going on with your book?
I turned in my first draft to my editor today.
Wow, and you feel good about it?
Feel good. I made my deadline. It's been a full year that I have been working on this.
First draft of the full book.
Yes.
Wow.
It's about 300 pages right now. We're going to get it down to 250-ish. I'm probably 25,000 words over. But that's good. I wanted to give as much as I can. And I've never done this before, so I don't know the process. But now my editor and I kind of dive into it together. But, it was a very difficult process, very cathartic, very interesting. There was a lot of things that I didn't know I remembered that would come up as I was writing, or I would put something down and be like, I'm done. And then I'd go to bed and be like, sit up and be like, oh my God. And I'd literally be up at 2 a.m. writing. I woke up today and finished from 5 a.m. to 7. It's very scary to think that this will be out in the world one day. Not that it would make a huge impact or that anybody's going to give a shit, but more of just of my lifetime thus far of
just from birth till today.
Yeah. And I'm sharing a lot of things that I used to be really embarrassed about that I wouldn't even want my closest friends to know. But that's kind of the purpose of it. I think the reason I'm writing this is because I want it to have a purpose. I want it to have a meaning. It's not because I'm like, here's my life. I hope you enjoy. I do hope you're entertained, but it's more about, I think, telling a story of a woman and self-discovery and acceptance. And I don't want to give any more away, but that's kind of the reason why I did this.
And you said you're cutting out 50 pages?
I probably will. I mean, that's up to my editor and my publisher, but yeah.
So that's what we need to talk about on the pod, those 50 pages. You got to get stories from there.
For sure, definitely.
Whatever
That's
you're
the thing.
cutting
because
out.
I can't tell every story in my
Yeah,
life, and what I didn't realize was how attached I was going to be to certain things. Like there's already things that I anticipate her being like, we don't need that. Let's dive more into this. Let's take this out. And like, I know I'm going to be sad that I'm not going to get to share everything, but that's why we have a pod.
Yeah, please make sure you write
Okay,
them
I
down
will.
and be like, okay, this is to talk
will.
about.
I will.
If there was one person in the world, or you could say nobody, but if there's one person in the world that you could make sure they didn't read the book, is there anybody who you'd be like, I don't want this person reading the book?
Well, that's the whole purpose of it, though, is for me to just be really honest and have everybody know everything and not worry about their reaction. But I guess my ex-husband.
Your ex-husband.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I do talk a lot about that time in my life, and I've never really, really talked about that time in my life before.
But also, maybe there's some world where it would be good for him to fucking read that because it's
I
like,
think
hey,
so too,
this-
and I think I really aimed to be very fair. I really wanted to take responsibility where I thought I needed to. I acknowledged, like, I never ever wanted to make any other person in my book that I talk about one-dimensional. Like, I want to always respect and understand that they will have their perspective. They're a fully formed human. They have their own pains and their own triggers that entered into the situation with me and whatever we're talking about. I'm only speaking from my perspective and my experience and the way I saw things. And I try to acknowledge that often.
Well, like I say, he was a bad guy. He would never order Taco Bell at 10 p.m.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's not retarded.
No.
Yeah, bad guy, but
He would order it at 4 a.m.
yeah, right. What do we want to do? We want to do. I got one more little video to take
Okay.
us out. Can you show the video of the stunt man that has been held up for? Because people always talk about
This is what it looks like when a professional stuntman films for a movie.
So it's like when they talk about like AI is going to take people's jobs, maybe this is a good one. Like maybe
That
this is
didn't
where
go
you
right, did it?
No.
Or
I
that
think
they
that's
did go
what's like.
right?
Can you play it again? I think that's
Slow
what's
it down,
supposed to
'cause
happen.
was that that's
Yeah, it's like that's all supposed to happen. It's like, do we really need people doing this? Like, listen, I shout out to stunt guys. They helped us a lot on
stunt
Sopranos.
guys are the
They're
most
here-
badass.
And listen, sometimes they're very
Brave.
necessary in the fight, and they're fucking bad. Yeah, like great guys. But when it's like, hey, throw yourself off a second story, or would that even be like a third story balcony or like I mean, do we really need that? And here's the crazy thing with why I hate acting so much is because then this guy's done, and they go, all right, setting it up for the second time, and then you do it a third time and a fourth time, and it's like,
Well,
do we
I think
need
with
this?
stunts, they try to do it in at least one or two, though.
Here's the other thing too. What if this movie sucked? Like, I don't even know what movie this is from, but if this guy's like, yeah, I know my bad. Like when this guy's 60 and he's like, yeah, I can't
Everybody's
walk.
got to pay their dues.
I'm just saying, it's like if you can't walk because when you're 60 because you did a stunt in Goodfellas, it's a lot different than if you were like, yeah, I don't know, did you ever see like Matilda 3?
That movie
You know, like I don't know.
might have been a great movie.
Yeah, but I think AI is gonna listen. Everybody was talking shit about the internet when it first came out. It's gonna take people's jobs. It's gonna do this. It sucks.
The internet.
Yeah, when the internet first came out, it was like it's gonna like they were like, what? The post office is gonna be gone, like because of email. And then it was like,
right.
well, no, now we have Amazon, which made a whole new post
right,
office.
right.
Like these things, you know. Listen, I'm not smart enough to say I understand AI, but we seem to always,
Adapt.
yeah. I think maybe I'm for AI to help stuntmen. I'm here to help the stuntmen. Who's helping the stuntmen?
Maybe support the stuntmen.
Support
Keep
the
them safer,
listen.
but let's not eliminate their jobs.
Wherever you're watching this from,
They're
just
thrill seekers.
Support
and there's
the
a job for
stuntmen.
them. Yeah.
We wanna give a big shout
Save
out to the stuntmen.
Save
Yeah.
'em.
That just so before we go, the red light on this camera's on. That one's not. I hope that's recording. That's just fine that it's not on. All right. Hopefully you guys see this, and we will see you next week.